Hey bays, wanna play a game? Welcome back to Spooky-tober, y'all. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this month to come because yeah, I love doing the Halloween makeups. You guys gave me so much love last year, so I got you this year. I got some easy, medium, intermediate, advanced makeup looks for you guys this year, and I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store. So today we're doing a sexy jigsaw. This is beginner friendly, it's really easy to do, and I'm gonna show you guys how to achieve this look. So let's get straight into this tutorial. So I already did my foundation and blocked my brows. I do have a block your brows like a baddie video, and I'll put a little tab right there so y'all can check it out, and it'll be in the description box below. Okay, so first we gotta do the brows. So I'm using Lashing Glam, Graffiti Glam Liners, and Pavement. So you want to scrunch your face together like as if you're frowning, and then you're gonna see that your brows are gonna naturally start to create that curve shape. So I'm just following that natural curve shape so it looks more natural on my face, because I don't want to over exaggerate it and it looks weird. I want it to work with the anatomy of my face. So as you can see, I'm just scrunching it forward. I'm just following that curve, and then I'm just creating my arch, and you can create your arch as high as low as you want. I don't want my arch to be too much, so I'm still following the natural shape of my brows, but just a little bit higher. And then I'm just going over the line a little bit just to make it a little bit thicker. So you want to always sketch out the line lightly, and then you want to thicken it up a bit. So I'm going in with Fruits Cosmetics Coconut Eyeshadow Base, and I'm using that to prime my eyes with, and I'm just doing a tapping motion, like a tap motion with a fluffy brush. And you want to do a tapping motion because you don't want to disturb your perfect blocked brows. If you do anything like a sweeping motion, you're gonna actually pick it up and start ruining it. So you want to do a tapping motion because it's very delicate around that area. For today's look, we'll be using BPerfect's Rain Palette by Makeup by Alinna, and she's from Toronto, so woo, it's fun using her stuff. So I'm going with a black eyeshadow, and I'm just doing a tapping motion to get maximum pigment. Also doing a tapping motion prevents fallout, so I like to always press it in, especially when you're using black. You want it to be really pigmented. So you want to put this all over your lid up until the brows. I did miss a little clip where I took a smaller brush to blend it in a little bit better towards the brows, but you want to do a tapping motion all over your eyelid. I'm even taking a bit of the black shadow and trying to curve it around the brows just to make it look like I'm frowning a bit more. And then I'm also just softly blending it out towards the outer corner of my eyes and the inner corner of my eyes, because I'm going to be blending in another color. So I'm going in with the red color from this palette, and I just love this palette because it's all the colors you really need. And I'm trying to use one palette for each look that I create. That way y'all don't need to grab multiple palettes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm taking that red color and I'm just blending outside of the black in the outer corner and the inner corner, just to add a pop of color, I know he doesn't really have red on his eyes, but I just thought it'd be a little fun touch. So I'm going in with Juvia's Place Black Eyeliner, and I love this eyeliner. It's so creamy, and I'm just applying this to my waterline, and I'm also applying a little bit under my waterline too because I want it nice and thick, because Jigsaw has his makeup's kind of messy. He looks kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? He is crazy, but I just want to make sure I add a really thickness of the eyes so the eyes really do stand out. And then I'm going to take the eyeliner and also line the upper part of my eyes, because I hate seeing that piece of skin peeking through. So you want to make sure there's no skin peeking through, and I'm just going with the gel liner to make sure I get rid of all of that. Right now I'm going in with the red, and I am just smudging out the waterline and the black liner. That way it blends in with the red from the outer corner. And I'm actually using a small paintbrush. So this is a brush, well, it's a brush for liner, but it's kind of thick. And I feel like it's so perfect to you really get that nice blend. I believe it's from Morphe, but yeah, I love using this brush. And I just feel like it's so small and detailed, and I get a really nice blend when I use it. Okay, so Jigsaw doesn't really have brows. He has the brow bone protruding. So I'm going to show you guys how to create that illusion with your natural skin color without actually adding prosthetics on your face. So I'm going with concealer, and I'm just highlighting the top part of my brow. And as you can see, I'm doing a tapping motion to highlight it. You can kind of see it's already forming already. And then I'm going to take my bronzer or your contour shade, or even a dark brown shade, something 1 to 2 shades darker than your complexion, and I'm going to take that little small brush again, and I'm going to start actually contouring around the highlight on top of it, following a curve shape, so that way it kind of gives the illusion that it's protruding from my forehead, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. You want to take your time with this, and you always want to make sure it's darker towards the brow, towards the highlighter brown, and then you want to make sure you're blending it out. So now I'm taking a flat brush. I'm actually gonna cut my brow. So I feel like you cut your like doing a cut crease. I'm doing a cut brow. This sounds so crazy. Just to like really emphasize that it's protruding from my forehead. So as you can see, I'm just cleaning it up from the part where I put the eyeshadow. That way I can have it looking more like out there and more protruding. Next, I'm just contouring my face using Fenty bronzer and Coco Naughty and Mocha Mommy. So I always go in with Coco Naughty first because a little bit a lighter bronzer contour for me. And then I go in with Mocha Mommy to really like intensify it. And I have a video about how to like contour your nose. I can pin it right here. Very straightforward, very simple. You just want to contour the way you want to contour. So now it's time for the infamous cheekbone. So I actually like to smile when I'm doing this, and I want to follow the actual like shape of my cheekbones. I want to make sure I get like the apples on my cheek and everything. That way it looks more realistic. You want to really follow this so it looks like it fits the anatomy of your face, you know what I'm saying? Because even though Jigsaw looks kind of crazy, we're trying to make him look cute, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta make him look, you know, decent. So I'm going with Mocha Mommy, and I'm just like tracing the outline of my smile, and then I'm just gonna be bronzing around my cheekbones as well, like really like kind of diffusing the lines so it doesn't look too harsh. And I'm also like going to be as well contouring my jawline because, you know, your girl has been eating a lot of snacks lately, so she needs to hide that little chin. But yes, I'm just really blending out the contour on my cheeks. I don't want it to look too hard. Next, I'm going in with CrayonCase blush binder, and I'm using this beautiful like dark burgundy blush, and I'm using this to emphasize a little bit more of my cheekbones going on, and just add a bit some color. You know, I mean, Jigsaw is pale, but I want my Jigsaw to have a little bit of color. Okay, so now to really make it look like your cheekbones are really popping out, we're actually gonna set and bake your cheekbones. So I'm going with my Huda Beauty setting powder in Kunafa, and I am just actually like baking my cheeks, but my skin's on the drier side, so I'm not like baking. I'm gonna keep tapping the setting powder till it disappears. But as you can see, the big difference it makes, that it makes my cheeks bones look more like it's protruding out. And then we do the same thing under my cheekbones as well. I'm going to take the setting powder and just really clean it up, make it a little bit more of a sharper line, and make sure like I'm emphasizing. Doing this is gonna really create the illusion that your cheekbones are sticking out, and it just looks good. It also cleans up a little bit more because when you have like I was blending it out with the contour, kind of like made it kind of spread out too much. But you wanna, I'm sorry, I can't take myself like seriously. Look at me. I just can't. Like I was saying, the setting powder is very key to create a more cleaner look because it actually sharpens your contour. Now it's time for the Jigsaw Signature, going in with Lashing Out Glam, Graffiti, Glam Liners, and Brick. And I'm just doing the swirly swirls on my cheekbone. So I like to do a very thin line first, and then I like to go over and thicken it up. But also, I recommend you using water activated liners because I did mess up a few times. I just took some water on a Q-tip, wiped it off, and just drew the line back on. So it's very easy to like fix up if you make any mistakes. Next is NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Monte Carlo. So you really want to emphasize your cupid's bow. So I always like to start with that little X, as you can see. And then you want to exaggerate the point. And this time, when you look at Jigsaw, his mouth is actually like extended. So I'm going to just follow my natural shape. And then when we get towards the corner of my lips, we're going to start to like wing it out. And like if you make any mistakes at this point, you can always take a little bit of concealer or foundation to even sharpen up the winged part of your lips. But you want to make sure it's like nice and sharp. And then obviously you're going to fill it in and fill in your bottom lips as well. Now it's just time to create the little ventriloquist dummy lines on your chin. Very easy. Like I said, just do a nice thin layer and then go over it just to thicken it up. Now I'm going with Doll Beauty highlighter in Shine Bright, and I'm just highlighting my nose, my cheekbones and stuff like that because we're glamorous. We're not, you know, Jigsaw's pale, but we a little glam, we a little cute, you know what I'm saying? And to highlight the inner corner of my eyes, I'm going in with a matte white eyeshadow. I just love using matte white eyeshadow because I feel like it really brightens up the eyes without using like something like shiny. So I'm going in with Eldora False Lashes and B802 XL. You're going to be seeing these lashes a lot this month. And then Tatti Lashes, Bottom Lashes, and Icon. Use my code TATTIS815. So this is a completed look with the lashes and the bottom lashes. I am in love with it. So let's show you the completed look. I mean, at this point, everybody's going to want to play a game with me because I look damn good. But this bra, I got it made from See the Collection. She's so talented. This is a person that hit her up, guys, for Halloween because she makes amazing wire bra blinged out pieces. So I pretty much just used everything I had in my closet. I already had a blazer. I had black latex glove. Don't ask. Look at the bob is bobbing. I got some cool like silver chains and I layered it just to make, you know, my jigsaw my own. This is the fun part about Halloween. You can definitely make it your own. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. And I'll see you guys again in another video. Bye.